Hi everybody, it's Nancy, and I've been playing and glittering, and my whole house is full of glitter and fake snow. I wanted to show you what I made. We've all seen the tutorial. I think it's Sophie 9, and I modified mine a little bit and made the roof with an overhang and stuff. And then I made a bigger one. I figured out how to make a bigger one, and I left the bottom open for a reason. I will show it to you in a minute. And three of my very sweet friends, Wilma, Lisa, and Lynette, my sweet little Lynette, they sent me downloads for other houses, and I used Lynette's download house. Look, it's still some of the snow is still wet, I think. And I used to download that Lynette sent me, and it was this. And the roof, I made the roof bigger because I like the overhang, and I didn't use this because I left the bottom open. And if you Google it, a whole bunch of free downloads. And here's the thing. I finally found the house die that I wanted, you know, the bigger one, and I think it's actually this size. And I ordered it, and now I wish I hadn't, because I really don't need it. It works fine with this. I used this as a template. I didn't use this print. So I made this for a template, and I used Tilda paper. So here's what I've done for my babies. Some of you that follow me know that for any occasion, I make things for my two little babies. Well, my granddaughters, they're 5 and 8, but they're my babies. And here's the table decoration. I made them. And I don't know, can you see? So everything you see I already had, except the trees, which came from the Dollar Tree, and they were dark green, and I bleached them. And the snowflake, I bought that at Big Lots because it's the closest store. What I originally wanted to do was like Jill Norwood. She has the die for the little one, and she put it in a little half globe. But I don't think I'll be able to get to Hobby Lobby before Christmas. And I really don't want to spend the money anyway, because I'd rather have the money for Christmas presents for my babies. So here's what I made. So this is the house, and this one isn't glued down, you see? And that's why I left the bottom open. This is the big house that I made a template from that Lynette sent me. This is the little house that I created from this. And this tutorial is on Sophie 9 or Sophie 09. I will put the link down in the description box. But basically I had everything except the snowflake and the green trees. My husband got me the trees at the Dollar Tree, and I bought the snowflakes at the Big Lots. So I didn't go shopping for anything, which is good, right? So this one I glued down because it's not lit up or anything. And I put the fake snow. I made the fake snow with sand and white paint. I only had a little bit of this fence left, which I bought like 2 years ago from Sock Crafters. And I used the little fence on either side here and put the fake snow. I did glitter the snowflake because it was a very dark silver. Maybe you can see it here. It was like an antique silver, and since it's for my girls, I didn't want it. It was very elegant, very pretty, but I didn't want it to look, I wanted to look for children, you know. And there is a little ballerina, and this I had from last year, this little wreath. That was my only one, and I just put a little bow on there. Here I used that mold that we all have, that Mod Podge mold, and I made a resin. And I cut off the birdie, and I put a different birdie up here just because it needed something. Here I put a sequence and put some little bling around it. This tree, it's down there. It's the wobbly part is from the snowflake, but that was a booger to glue down because I only had a little tiny, you know, the tree trunk is little tiny, you see. So that was hard to glue down. And I used the resin piece here, and there's a glue string. I used one of the little resin deers here, and I put fake snow on top of everything, including the snowflake. I keep wanting to say star, but it's a snowflake. And this also, you see, I left open. And it fits, and that's really what holds up the house. So that's this one, and because I had 2 stars, oh, and I didn't have really anything to put on the trees, but I did have a snowflake button, and I cut off the button part and then put a little blink in the center. And because I bought 2 stars, it came in a set of 2. I made 2, although this is really enough for 1 table. But I'm going to put 1 on the table and 1 on in their room with the Christmas tree, their little Christmas tree. This is the other one, and it's basically the same, because you guys know I try to keep it the same for the girls. This tree could bend back a little bit, you see. And I don't have the lights lit up, but the thing is in there, you see. And this is the little fence I had left over. Look right here. I had this little 2-slat fence left, and I stuck it on there. And there I used a little resin mushroom. I thought that was cute. That's the only difference that is on these. So that's what I have been playing with. Oh, Vilma had a tutorial out on how to, let me move this. Some of it is still a little damp, I think. I just finished it a little while ago. The glittering was, oh my gosh, I'll never glitter again. Well, you know, guys, that's a lie. Anyway, she showed us, you know, with the buttons we punch out with our scraps, and I'll include Vilma's video in the bottom also. And she glues 3 of them together, and then she crochets around them. This was done with embroidery floss, you know, the 6-ply, and maybe I should have made it 3 or 4-ply. It's a little thick. See, this one also is with the embroidery floss, and no, this one isn't. This one is, and they're a little thick, but it's all right. I mean, I think I'm planning on maybe putting something in the center. I don't know yet. And these were done with the little cotton yarn. Yes, yes. And this is very thin. I would have loved more of this, but I only have 1 color in this. In the white. This is very, very thin cotton yarn. I like this one. And these pink ones was also done with the cotton yarn. And that's all I've done so far. The 2 things took up the most of my time. The things for my babies. And guess what? I got in the mail today. My house dye didn't come, but it should have come yesterday, and it didn't come yesterday or today. But ta-da! I got this in. So I'm trying out the silver thing because I don't have foil paper. And I was trying out, see, I think that'll be, can you see? I think that'll be okay. But what I have to do is cut 1 in white. and then cut one with the Tilda paper, and then just glue the Tilda paper over on the shoe part so I can paint this, right? Yeah, I mean, that looks good enough for ice skates. That's all I have anyway. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Have a wonderful day. It's cold here. We're getting that Arctic air. And you guys know I live in Kentucky. It's very rare that it gets so cold this early. So it's cold here. But have a wonderful evening. God bless everybody. And be good and kind to each other. And thanks for watching. Okay. Bye-bye.